Yeah, it's funny. We're talking about storytelling, but there's a particular kind of Larry David dry humor that is all over the Jewish tradition. What's going on there?
Yeah, that is a great question. I think that partly this is how Jews dealt with difficulty, was that humor. Um, I've never been able to find this quote, though I've quoted it many times. But I once heard that Nietzsche said that wit closes the coffin on an emotion. In other words, you're feeling something and it's painful and you don't want to feel it. So you make a joke about it and it makes it go away. And I think that that's how Jews dealt with a lot of painful emotions, is they made it funny. Um, the Larry David is a really good example. Here he's in all these situations that are really painful situations in lots of ways, but they're funny so you don't feel the pain of them. And there is no question that and also it is allied to, and in this I think we're like some other ethnic groups, I think of the Irish, for example, allied to a certain verbal dexterity, which I think comes to the Jews in part because we wandered and we had to learn so many languages in wandering, but also because we are a tradition of words, the Bible, the Talmud. I mean, Judaism is a web of words, that's what it is. So if you're verbally dexterous, then humor is likely to find its way in there as well. And put all that together, and you get a long line of Jewish comedians.
This word thing is interesting. I want to sort of follow that a little. How is beautiful Jewish writing different in Hebrew versus English?
I don't want to say it's deeper. It's different. First of all, it's hard to say which books in English are Jewish. Is Saul Bellow's book Jewish? Yeah, I think it is, but I'm not sure that every Jewish writer writes Jewish books. But I would say this is how I think of it. Maurice Samuel, who was a writer and translator, he said, the reason the Jews are still around is that they decided they were not leaving until they figured this thing out. And I think that there is something about Jews asking fundamental questions of existence, because existence has been so knotty and so difficult and so sometimes tragic, that in Jewish books, there's Jews don't write, really Jewish books are not just light humor, they're biting humor. I think of the difference between Jewish humor and say P.G. Wodehouse. That's light humor. It's not like trying to get at the guts of existence the same way. But Jewish humor does. It can be very painful. I know some Jewish jokes that are actually painful to hear because they're like deep and difficult.